Good morning, everyone. Got a lot to say today, but I'm going to start with I'm here at 4:30. Why, may you ask? Because I got a text last night from my coworker, and her boyfriend needs like some immediate surgery down in Philly, so she's not going to be in work. So I gotta get there earlier, which is very unfortunate for me because I had this whole plan of playing, some Black Ops, zombies, trying to beat the Easter egg. I was figuring out the Liberty Falls one because I'm like watching YouTube videos, trying to do all the Easter eggs, unlock those free perks. And I got pretty close on solo, but then I stopped because my friend got on, so I just like let a zombie kill me. And I'm figuring it out, I kind of know what I'm doing now. But one thing that's unfortunate is I had to like go to bed as soon as I got back home because I was playing with her, and then my mom got out of work, and we had these plans to, go to Dairy Queen, try the new, orange creamsicle milkshake. We did. Phenomenal, by the way. If you have a Dairy Queen in your area, I would definitely suggest trying that. Unfortunately for me, though, I can't have one again for the rest of my life. Probably because it's like limited time, so I'm gonna be gone after, a couple weeks, months or so. But started to cut today, so I really got to watch my calories. And I'm not too sure where I should put my calories at because I usually use the like the 10 through 18 system. I saw like a video on it once, and it's like kind of to track how many calories you want. So you take your body weight and you times it by 10, 11, or 12. If you times it by 12, that's about like half a pound a week. If you times it by 11, that's about a pound a week. If you times it by 10, that'll help you lose like 2 pounds a week. And then 13, 14, 15 is kind of, around your maintenance area. And then 16, kind of opposite of losing weight. If you times your body weight by 16, you probably gain about half a pound of muscle a week. Times it by 17, you probably gain around a pound, a week. And if you times it by if you times it by 18, you gain about 2 pounds a week. So that's kind of where I'm at. And when I times it by 12 because I figure I didn't want too big of a jump, like drop of calories, because I was around 3,500 calories. And then I took my body weight. When I weighed myself this morning, I was 198.5 pounds. I took that, times it by 12, and it brought me to like 2,300 some calories. And I'm just like, damn, that kind of seems like a big jump. Like I was thinking it would have been closer to like 3,000. Maybe I start there 2 weeks or so. It goes down to like, 2,700 another 2 weeks, 2,500 another 2 weeks. So I'm not sure if that's too big of a drop in calories, just starting off the cut. But if I go a little bit over, I don't know if it'd be too bad, for the first, week, 2 weeks or so. But leg day, so that's a double whammy because I had to come here for 4:30 unexpectedly, and it's also leg day. But starting off with squats, got the little buffer plate to help me, get a little lower, help with the knees. I was gonna add a 10 on, but for my second set, I only got 9. It was like because the first set went pretty smooth. I'm like, okay, if I get 10 again, I'll add a second plate. I got 9. I probably could have went for 10, but like on that 9th one, I started like my form. I wasn't going like straight up. I started like kind of wobbling a bit. So I'm like, okay, re-rack it, recuperate, and let's get after it this go around. So also my hair doesn't look too bad today, so I figured, gotta take the hoodie off because I'm starting to get hot during my stretching. But because of that, gotta really tuck in my shirt here so that way you don't see my booty crack on the squats. So let's get after it. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys could see, but I got a little Band-Aid around my pointer finger on my left hand because when I was meal prepping, I had the tongs because I was using it to like flip my chicken because I had like the pan, then like I had two pieces in at the same time, so kind of usually I just use like a spatula or something to flip it, but since I had two pieces, kind of grab it to boop and then boop. But the point is, I don't know how many of you guys cook with tongs, but there's like this little lever on the end of it because like usually it's out like that, you clamp it closed, but there's like usually a little lever that'll like keep it shut so that way for storing purposes. So after I cleaned it, I went to like pull it so that way it would go back into its like closed form, and that really had like a deep cut on my finger. Not like need surgery deep cut, but like for a pair of tongs, it really like cut, and my finger started bleeding a lot. So I'm like, to like kind of help mitigate getting an infection and dying, let me wrap it up in a 10-year-old Band-Aid to stop the bleeding. But that's what I got for that. Got hack squat next. I'm not doing the little V stance with my feet this time for two reasons. One, it kind of starts to hurt a little bit, not in like a good muscle growth kind of way, but just straight up hurting. But two, I wanted to see if it felt better with my quads if I just did like a normal stance. And so far so good. It feels like I can honestly probably do more weight. I will wait till next week to add like a 10 on both sides. Probably same with the squat. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And let's get after it. The original plan was to do split squats next, but someone was on both end benches, and I really prefer to use an end bench instead of like going into the corner because even though it's not the best, I like doing the little adjustment with the bench to kind of have my give my foot a place to like hold. But someone was on it, so I'm like, okay, no worries, let's just do the hamstrings first. Then if one of them's open, we'll go to that next. But I think my knee needs a little bit of a break too because I did do like my knee work. What I mean by that is I did some tib raises, and that's mainly for like the tibialis or however you pronounce it. But I do think it helps with the knee a little bit. But another thing I did was I was on the leg extension and I did like holds, like 30 pounds, and I would hold it for like 20 pounds would hold it for like 30 seconds or so, and that helps. But with the squat, it's weird because my left knee is fine, but my right knee, like we talked about a little bit before, but like that cartilage, like I hear it crackling. Not in like a hurtful way, but like something's not 100% sort of way. And then I felt it a little bit on the hack squat as well as like the regular squat, kind of where I feel I might have tweaked it. But hack squat is where I started feeling a little more. It's not like it's on all of the reps, but like just certain ones I'm like, should I stop? So hopefully, I don't think it'd be too bad with the split squat though, because that's more of me like going, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say exactly, but it's just not like the same sort of pressing movement I sort of feel with my legs compared to like a squat or a hack squat. But let's get this leg curl out of the way. Still got one more set after this. So hopefully one of them opens. It looks like the one end is open, so we'll be good there. But time will tell, because with my luck, someone's going to snag it as soon as I'm done wiping down this machine. Okay, don't want to talk too much because, I'm kind of at the ends right here. But one thing I want to mention is this is like the loose bench I was taking up, but I like how it's like loose because I could like drag it over here now, and then like setting up is so much easier because I could just like, not lose my balance until I pick up the weight. But let's get after it. When I finished up with the split squats, someone was on the standing calf raise, and I'm like, shit, because there's nothing else I had like planned for today. Like all that's left to do was calves. So I'm like, oh, guess I'll just have to go to the seated one. And I've kind of grown this hatred for the seated calf raise because my feet slip out a lot. Like it's happened more than once where I'm like doing a calf raise and my foot just kind of, slips out, and then it like, kind of messes up your whole knee, things of that nature. But honestly, it hasn't been too bad. First two sets were really good. I got 23 reps and then 20. So I assume I'm going to get around 20 again. And maybe I'm getting all those reps because I got to be honest with you guys. Friday and Saturday, I did slack on the core and the calf work. So I had like 3 days off, 4 days off if you want to count Sunday technically, because like started on Wednesday. Well, Thursday I did do calf because that was part. So 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And yeah, maybe that's why I'm able to do a little more reps. But I better get a move on because, Mondays always tend to be a longer video just because, don't have a video for Sunday. So I just got like a lot more to say and things of that nature. So let's just get a move on with this because I still got 2 abs and then the posing to do. So let's see how many reps we could get here. Working on some abs now. Core is definitely feeling stronger from like those 3 extra days off compared to what I normally have. So I've been able to get like a few more, not necessarily in like the twist part because I still get, around 10 there, but I'm starting to do more of like the leaning back and coming forward. So let's see how many we could get on this final set here. Hoping, I feel pretty confident on getting the 10 on each side. And let's shoot for, maybe 5 sit-ups after the fact. And let's hope my booty crack doesn't pop out during this as well. So let's get after it. Well, I'm a little scared for after this set here because I'm going to attempt the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, which is 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. I'm not too sure how that's going to go because I was going to start with the bike, but I'm like, today's leg day. I should probably do the Stairmaster, but I'm like, it's also the cut. So, first day of the cut, got to go back to the 30 minutes of cardio. So I'm not sure how it's going to go because at the body weight I'm at right now, I get winded just walking up the steps of my house. So I'm not too sure how this will go. Hopefully it's not too bad, but it's probably going to be bad. It probably will be bad for the first month or so of cardio. But once I drop my body weight and start doing, the 30 minutes every day, it'll definitely get easier. But it's definitely going to be super hard compared to what I'm used to. So hopefully I'm working out though, doing things that are difficult. So let's get after it. I think I gotta drop the weight because I'm doing a little more arms there than core. So still got one more set, so see how that last one goes. Okay, let's get butt booty naked. If cops coming to arrest me for doing this in a public gym, so be it, because at least I won't have to go into work then. I probably did the hardest thing of my life, which was 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. Burned about probably 300 calories. What got me through it was the Rocky theme music in the final stretch, because I was doing 10 for probably most of the time. But when it got to, that final 5-ish minutes and the Rocky theme music was playing, it got me going. Bumped it up to 11 in that last minute. Got 12 in. So I'd say very successful day for cardio work. did even over 30 minutes. Not a lot, maybe like 30 minutes and 15 or so seconds. But point is, good first step to this new cut. Gonna be doing it for a couple months. Got a maximum of maybe around 8 months or so, because it's middle of March right now. So then you still got April, May, June, July, August, September. I was way off. I don't know what I'm thinking. About 6 months or so, because I'm thinking maybe around October is when I'd want to start bulking again. So I got about 6 months to cut here. I'm hoping around 3 to 4 months I get to where I want to be at cut-wise. And then from there, just main gain, where I'm doing a maintenance calories, but trying to just get like higher protein and source to sort of still gain muscle while I'm maintaining, relatively the same body weight. And then, come October, bulk for October, November, December, maybe in the January-ish. And then starting like around February, cut down. So that way I just got like the 6-pack, station for, come summertime. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Good start so far. I woke up on time. That's something that needs to happen now, because before, when I was on the bulk, it's like whatever, have about, a thing of Pop-Tarts on the way there. That'd be like 400 calories right there. But now my entire breakfast is about 400-ish calories. So I got to wake up on time so that way I could cook everything I need to and then get going. Because when I get back, got to clean my dishes, or bare minimum clean my protein like shaker. I didn't buy any milk. I totally forgot. I usually get the Fairlife milk just because there's more protein in it, and I've been getting the red one, which is like whole milk, just because for bulking purposes. But I need to go back down to like the light blue one where it's like low fat or no fat. I forget what it was. It's been so long since I had it. But looking forward to it. Great day so far. My legs, I felt, look pretty good for first day on the cut. Unfortunately, I wasn't over 200 pounds. I was on Friday I was on Saturday when I woke up. I did my body scan, and I'm pretty sure the lady messed it up. It was like a new lady. The guy that I normally get them with, he sent me a text saying like, hey, because he has a different job. He's like, hey, I'm going to be late. I'm not sure what time I'll get in exactly, so you could, just do your body scan with someone else if you want. I'm like, yeah, because bulk ends tomorrow. So I went over to the people at like the little area. I got some new lady, and like we did the body scan. And I want to bring up two things. One, I was 201.5 pounds when I stepped on their like scale, because there's a little reader off to the side where it tells you some tiny stuff. Also said I'm 5'10", so I think I should update my profile again, because whenever I think I'm 5'9", it's definitely just a posture issue. Because like when I went to do the scan, I'm like, like really trying to, stretch out my spine as much as possible. So maybe I got to do some more, like dead hang, stuff like that to stretch out the core and maybe get to 5'11" someday, possibly even 7 foot. Who knows? But yeah, happy about that. But then Saturday came around, and I knew I was under my calorie amount, but I didn't know by how much. So I was thinking maybe I'd lose a pound or something, then Sunday be good because I'd gain it back. But I got down to like 195. So I'm like, don't know what happened there. But then, had a lot more on Sunday, and I built back up to 198.5. So that's the starting cut weight. So let's see where we end up. But yeah, it's about all I got for you guys today. Made this far in the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone. See you tomorrow.